guys, Matt Bishop here. We are backstage at the Crocodile Rock Cafe. God, dude, I love this place. I can't stay out of here. I'm always here doing interviews, talking to people. And right now, I am talking to Shane Told, lead singer of Silverstein. Dude, how's the tour been going? You guys are on a monster tour right now.
We're on a monster tour, and it's the second last show. So we're all kind of winding down now, getting ready, kind of getting our home plans worked out, figuring out. Everyone's like, oh, this is my flight time when I'm flying home. This is, all these things. So it's been really good, though. I mean, us and August Burns Red are best friends. So it's just been really chill, and we're having a good time, hanging out, and really couldn't ask for a better tour.
You guys are out here in support of your latest record, which is, I guess you could maybe call it a concept album, dude. It's pretty neat. Tell everybody about it.
Sure. It's called Short Songs, and it's not just a clever name. It is 22 tracks, 11 originals, 11 covers, and they're all under 90 seconds. So the entire running time for the 22 track record is about 19 minutes. So it's very short, to the point, and just a project we wanted to try to do something different. You know, writing, I mean, it might seem like writing a short song is easier. Actually, writing a short song can be a lot harder to, you know, figure out how you're going to say, you know, what you need to say in a short amount of time, have it make sense, and have the parts be strong, because sometimes a chorus is just a chorus because it repeats and, it's in my head now. It doesn't mean it's good. So when you're, a lot of times you're not repeating parts, sometimes it's a challenge to write a really great song in 90 seconds.
So it's more challenging lyrically, you're saying?
I would say actually interesting. No, I would say musically it's more challenging.
Oh, really?
Lyrically it's interesting because a lot of times lyrically, I mean, some of our minute-and-a-half long songs actually have the same amount of lyrics as a 3-minute song. It's just that 3-minute song, the choruses repeat. You know, it's still like sometimes we'll have a song, 2 verses, chorus. We just don't have, you know, verse, chorus, chorus, chorus. You know what I mean? So sometimes actually lyrically, I feel it's a little bit. It's not as challenging to get the meaning out. It's more getting the cohesiveness of the song is the real toughness.
I got you. Now you guys came out with Rescue back in 11. You guys are taking a little break after this run here. In a couple days here, you're going home. You guys going to be writing it all? Any new material in the works for a full-length record?
For the next 3 weeks, we are not even going to think about Silverstein. We are going to just go home. We're just going to watch Eastbound and Down, whatever, you know. We're just going to. Yeah,
he is back.
It just started, I know.
Jacked up.
I'm just saying, like, we'll catch up on our television shows, we'll hang out with our girlfriends and our families and just chill, you know, and then we're going to Europe for about 5 weeks, and when we get back from that, that's the plan. We're going to start writing again. And we've come out with a lot of material in the last year. I mean, Rescue is not even a year old. Short Songs is already out, and we're going to have another one in the works, so it's just
fans have a lot to snack on for now.
It's good, yeah, exactly. I like that, snack on. I like that. So we're going to take a little me time, Silverstein, and but we're still got lots of stuff planned for the rest of the year, especially internationally, doing some stuff in Asia and Australia and a few countries we haven't hit before.
Last year on the Vans Warped Tour, it was my first time ever going to the Vans Warped Tour.
Okay.
And when I look at the landscape of the Vans Warped Tour kind of crowd and all the bands that come there, there's so many different subgenres nowadays. You have like post-hardcore, punk, grunge, metalcore, you know, screamo. Where do you see Silverstein in this kind of giant melting pot in 2012 nowadays?
That's the, $100,000 question. I mean, we've always...
I had to ask one tough one.
No. I mean, it's a great question, and it's something I don't mind talking about. I think people will always put labels on whatever bands, you know, but bands that are labeled the same will sound different. For example, like August Burns Red, we're on tour with them right now, and I guess they're a metalcore band, but they aren't the same as a lot of other metalcore bands. So people call us maybe a screamo band. That doesn't mean we're the same as every other screamo band.
Yeah.
I don't let the labels bother me. But interesting you bring up Warped Tour, because Warped Tour, the landscape has really changed. I remember my first Warped Tour was 1997, and at that time it was, I'm going to say 90% punk rock bands, 90%, and then it was maybe 5% like hip hop, and then maybe 5% some other kind of rock subgenre, but it was completely punk rock. And over the years, these other genres have been embraced by Warped Tour, and I think it's great. And now you go and you see, you don't know what you're going to see. There's all kinds of sorts of bands, and I think that's something that our band, we've always had a lot of different influences. Punk rock for sure, metal for sure. And then, you know, if you want to talk about post-hardcore or screamo or whatever, all those bands and all those genres have influenced us to make our sound. So I don't know what to describe it as. If you heard Short Songs, maybe you'd be like, oh, they're a punk band. But if you'd heard Rescue, maybe you'd be like, well, maybe they're a post-hardcore band. Maybe if you'd heard our first album, you would have said they're an emo band. So I think we definitely try to go between genres and kind of just make our own sound using our influences.
So when you guys, like, you know, go into the studio and you're writing and recording, there's really no goal as to what sound you're going for as far as a genre. You're just trying to go into the studio and be Silverstein.
We're trying to write the best songs possible, all the time. And what we determine as the best song is if you can take a song and it can just be, you know, an acoustic guitar, chords, and then a melody and lyrics. If that's a good song, it doesn't matter whether it's a punk song, you know, done in a punk style, or whether it's done in a hardcore style or whatever. It doesn't matter. A great song is a great song. So that's where we start, and then, you know, we kind of put on whatever sort of sound we feel is the best for that song.
Sounds good to me, my friend.
Yeah.
I mean, you're the professional. I'm just asking.
Apparently, yes, I'm the professional.
Well, there are plenty of great songs on 2 records out now from Silverstein. Rescue and Short Songs, they are out now on Hopeless Records, so be sure to go pick them up. This tour is coming to a close, but they're going to be back around, moving into the spring and the summer for sure, folks, so be sure to catch them on tour. Crank it up.